Alright, hello my friends, this is Paul, and welcome to A Common Touch of Fantasy. And today is Sunday's Shorts on a Monday. So I didn't get to do it yesterday, Mother's Day, and also my internet was acting up, so I decided just not to do it yesterday and to do it today on Monday. So we read 3 short stories. The first one was The Fisher Queen by Alyssa Wong, The Meeker and All-Seeing Eye by Matthew Kressel, and then When It Ends, He Catches Her by Eugie Foster. So I'm going to do this a little bit different. I'm going to tell you how I felt about all these books, but I'm not going to go into spoilers. After I tell you how I felt about them, I'll raise my hand, and that will be spoiler territory. When my hand is raised, spoiler territory, in case anyone else wants to go and read these. Okay, so the first one was The Fisher Queen by Alyssa Wong. This was really weird and a little bit disturbing, but it made an impact on me, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. I give it a 4 out of 5. I really liked it. It was basically about a young girl that is on a fishing boat with her father, and they go out and they hunt mermaids, and the mermaid meat is spectacular, and they get a lot of money for getting the mermaid meat, but things go weird. And then I read The Meeker and All-Seeing Eye by Matthew Kressel. I gave this one a 5 out of 5. I really like this one. This one is in a very, very far, far, far future. And so basically there's the eye and then there's the Meeker. The Meeker is kind of the helper of the eye. All-Seeing Eye goes out and collects universes and stars and planets and then brings it back and stores them. And Meeker is his assistant. It's very, very crazy. Give it a 5 out of 5. Very inventive. And then I read When It Ends, He Catches Her by Eugie Foster. Didn't really care for this one. I give it a 3 out of 5. I say post-apocalypse, post-zombie world. This girl is in a theater and she's doing ballet, and then her ballet partner of the past shows up. I didn't really care for this one, even though it was well written. I give it a 3 out of 5. Okay, so the following will be spoilers, so I'll have my hand up. So spoilers. Okay, The Fisher Queen by Alyssa Wong. That was so creepy. So basically, the dad tells his daughters that their mother is a mermaid, right? So they didn't really believe the dad. They're like, whatever, dad. So the girl goes out on the boat with her dad, and they catch these mermaids. And the mermaid, like, says to her in this weird language, daughter. And the girl's, like, freaking out, right? And so, in the middle of the night, she goes to set the mermaid free because, you know, the mermaid, she felt sorry for her. And like, these sailors are in there, and they're, like, raping the mermaids. And it's not cool. Not cool. And I almost stopped reading. I almost did, but then I was like, all right, you know, it won't be like that. So she finds out that that's what her dad did, and that's how they became like sisters. And she talks to the mermaid, and the mermaid's like, if you let me bite you, I will grant you a wish, and you have to free me. And the girl's like, okay. So she lets the mermaid bite her, and then she frees the mermaid, and then she gets a wish granted. So the wish is granted where she has like all the money, and this stuff would never happen again. So basically what happened was the mermaids switched places with the sailors. The sailors became the mermaids, and they got chopped up and fed to people, but the mermaids became the people, and then they died because, you know, they're mermaids. They got like stuck in the water outside their houses. So the girls ended up rich off their mermaid flesh or meat or whatever, and all the people that were like taking advantage of mermaids died. Wow. Okay, so then with the Meeker and the All-Seeing Eye, so the eye goes out and collects all these universes and all these different things. So he's like destroying the entire universe, and the Meeker just thinks that he's helping him. He's like, no big deal. So they find this like anomaly, this like cube, and it's a never-ending mystery box, and it basically has this woman inside. And so they the all-seeing eye creates this woman over and over again, and they try to figure out what happened to her, and the all-seeing eye just wants to know. It's like a mystery, and they create thousands and trillions of this woman, like, and they bring her back to where the all-seeing eye stores everything. And we find out that the Meeker is one of thousands of Meekers, and the Meeker's like, this isn't cool. Like, every time that you make a new person to figure out this mystery, you kill them, and they're suffering. Stop doing this. And so the all-seeing eye is like, no, you go in with them. You get, put into the memory banks of me. So what it was is like these people created a way to have a mystery that's never ending, to trap the all-seeing eye and to keep producing these people over and over again. And what that ends up doing is that they're like forming a coalition with each other, like in the very corner recesses of the all-seeing eye's brain, and they're going to be able to use that to like overcome the all-seeing eye. It's pretty cool. I really liked it. Okay, then when it ends, it catches her. So this lady is practicing ballet. This is basically Black Swan Part 2. No, not really. But Black Swan would have been a better movie if it had zombies in it. But anyways, this lady is practicing ballet, and her partner shows up, and her partner is a zombie, and she's like, oh, is this guy going to eat me, or is he going to dance with me? The question that all girls have. And so they start dancing, and like he's just as good as he used to be at ballet, and like he catches her, he always catches her. And then we find out that the girl's actually a zombie too, and the ballet is the only way that they can become themselves from before, and not the mindless killing machines. So it was written really well, but zombie ballet, come on, all right. So those are the 3 short stories I read. Next week we're going to look at a couple Locust Award nominees. I tried to find all 5 of these that were nominated, but only 2 of them were available online. The rest were in anthologies, and I could not find them online anywhere. So if anyone finds out where they're at, the ones that I don't say, let me know so we can check those out too. But The Truth About Owls by Amal El-Mohtar, we're going to read that one, and Covenant by Elizabeth Bear. So these are 2 nominated short stories for the Locust Awards. Once again, if you guys are able to find the other nominated works somewhere online, that'd be great. I really wanted to get that Infinity anthology that 2 of the short stories are from. That looks really good, so I looked online for my library system to see if they have it. Of course not, Delaware library system. Ooh. Well, anyways, this has been this week's short stories, and hope to see you guys next week with the Elizabeth Bear and the Amal El-Mohtar short story. Have a great week. Let me know what short stories you've read and which ones you would recommend to everyone to read. Thanks.